Let me tell you a story about two people, Jake and Jessica. Jake is your average 21-year-old college student who thinks financial planning means choosing between extra guac or saving $1.50 at Chipotle. His bank account? Let's just say it's on life support. Jessica, on the other hand, is 24, works a normal 9-to-5 job, and has a secret superpower. She knows how to make money work for her, instead of chasing it like a toddler chasing an ice cream truck. Fast forward a decade, and Jake's still arguing with his Uber Eats receipt while Jessica's texting him photos of her vacation home in Bali. What changed? Daily habits. And no, I'm not talking about drinking kale smoothies or waking up at 4 a.m. to journal. I'm talking about the boring, unsexy, wildly effective stuff rich people do every day without posting it on TikTok. Let's start with the first lesson Jessica learned: mindful spending. Picture this. Jessica's at the mall, staring at a pair of limited edition sneakers that cost more than her car payment. Her inner monologue kicks in. Will these sneakers pay for my future dog's acupuncture sessions? Or fund my obsession with fancy cheese? Spoiler, they won't, so she walks away. Rich people treat money like a GPS. Every dollar has a destination. They're not depriving themselves, they're just picky. They'd rather spend $1,000 on a weekend trip with friends than on a shiny gadget that'll be obsolete by next Tuesday. Studies show 74% of millionaires live on a budget, not because they're cheap, but because they're intentional. Think of it like the pizza slice method. 50% of your income goes to needs: rent, groceries, Wi-Fi for Netflix marathons; 30% to wants: concert tickets, sushi dates, that one Starbucks drink a week; and 20% to savings and investments. Yes, even if you're broke, especially if you're broke. Now let's talk about saving and investing. Because Jessica didn't build her Bali fund by winning the lottery. She started with $50 a month. $50. That's less than most people spend on DoorDash in a weekend. But here's the magic trick: compound interest. Imagine your money is a robot that works 24/7 while you sleep. You feed it $50 a month, and over time it grows into $500, then $5,000, then $500,000. By the time Jessica's 50, that $50 a month becomes $500,000. How? Because she started early and let time do the heavy lifting. She also automated it, like setting a recurring alarm to transfer money to her investment account. Out of sight, out of mind, until one day you're accidentally rich, Emma. But wait, there's a villain in this story: debt. Specifically, the kind of debt that sneaks up on you like a horror movie jump scare. Take Jake, for example. He bought a PS5 on his credit card with 20% interest. If he only pays the minimum, that $500 console will cost him $3,000 over 3 years. That's a PS5, a TV, and a year of Netflix. Gone. Poof. Rich people hate debt like cats hate water. They'll save up and pay cash for things they can't afford yet, except maybe a house, because mortgages are good debt, like eating broccoli instead of candy. Jessica? She avoids credit cards like their exes. Meanwhile, Jessica's also playing 4D chess with tossed taxes. You know that feeling when you get your paycheck and see how much the government took? Jessica feels it too, but she's got hacks. She maxes out her Roth IRA, a fancy term for tax-free money bucket, and uses tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and HSAs. These are cheat codes for keeping more of your money. For example, if Jessica invests $6,000 a year in her Roth IRA starting at 25, she'll have over $1.2 million tax-free by 60. Jake? He's still Googling how to claim my dog as a dependent. Here's the kicker. None of this is complicated, it's just consistent. Jessica doesn't have a finance degree. She's not a stock market genius. She just follows the same boring rules day after day. 1. Track every dollar. Yes, even the $3 you spent on a parking meter. 2. Budget like a pro. 50-30-20 rule. No excuses. 3. Automate savings. Future you deserves a tropical drink with an umbrella. 4. Invest early. Even 20-month is a start. 5. Ditch bad debt. Cut up the credit cards if you have to. 6. Outsmart taxes. Open a Roth IRA today. Fast forward 5 years. Jake finally ditches the Uber Eats habit, starts investing $200 a month, and buys a rental property. Jessica, she's his financial advisor now, charging him $300 an hour for the same advice you're getting here for free. The moral of the story? You don't need a trust fund or a viral TikTok side hustle. You just need better habits. Rich people aren't lucky, they're just stubborn. They're the tortoises in a world of hares, quietly stacking cash while everyone else burns through paychecks. So the next time you're tempted to buy those sneakers or skip saving just this once, remember, Bali isn't going anywhere. But your money? It could be gone faster than a TikTok trend. If you're new to personal finance and want to learn fundamental basics of personal finance, click the video here. I'll see you there.